heard about that girl, but not just any girl, that girl. An idea created on social media of a girl who has her life together. From aesthetic meals, to top tier fitness, to reading for enjoyment, and having the best self-care routine. I've seen this trend go around where people become the ideal version of themselves, but also hate on this trend, calling it toxic for having set unrealistic standards for girls to achieve. But in this video, I'm going to be talking about the idea of that girl and how it doesn't have to be toxic, but rather a motivating goal. Have a healthy lifestyle, mind, and ultimately live the best life possible. And if this sounds like something that you're interested in, keep watching because I'm going to be showing you guys how you can too. Hey guys, it's Maya and welcome back to my channel. Like I said, the idea of that girl has been around for so long now. Having an idea of a person that you see on social media that you want to be like, you don't even know what they're like in person, can be kind of toxic because social media is literally a highlight reel. And just because of the things or the way they act on social media doesn't mean that's how they're actually like. But I think with this trend is to be super healthy, be as organized as you can be, doing workout. But what I'm basically saying is all the things that embody being that girl, I think are habits that are really good to incorporate in your life. So I think a trend of wanting to be the best version of yourself isn't a toxic trend. I actually think that's a really healthy trend because surely everyone wants to be the best version of themselves that they can be. At least that's how I see it, but I know that some people will see this as maybe something that can be a little bit toxic, which it definitely can be if you're ending up like comparing yourself to other people. I don't want people to think that this lifestyle comes from people who only have a lot of money. I know a lot of the time on social media it can seem like you have to be a certain person, you have to live in a certain area, have certain opportunities that can make you become that girl. But the point of the video is to show you that being that girl is achievable and it's not a toxic trend if you think about it in the right way. These are things that you can do yourself, but I do want to leave a disclaimer that my life isn't perfect. I don't think I am that girl. I don't do all of these things every single day. Obviously, I know a lot of my videos do show me being really productive, which don't get me wrong, I love doing because I enjoy my days when I'm productive because I feel so much better. But sometimes I do have days where I'm in bed for like 2 hours. I have my off days, I have days where I am really upset, I have days where I am a little bit more unproductive, and when I'm, you know, eating food that isn't the healthiest. A lot of the time I do struggle with my own insecurities and body image just like most people do. But when I'm trying to post on social media, it's not that I'm trying to fake these certain looks and look like somebody else. They're all things that I'm doing in real life, but I always enjoy finding the beauty in everything and trying to make everything look aesthetic. So it's not my intent to make people feel like a certain negative way or pretend that my life is perfect because it's really not. But I do want to say that a lot of the time being that girl isn't being that girl, it's taking photos of looking like you're that girl. That girl is an idea that we've created on social media. Basically, in conclusion, don't make an assumption about someone based off of their social media. Let's just get into this video. I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, step one to becoming that girl is about sleep. And I know everyone talks about it, but that is because it's so important. You need to have a good sleep schedule that's consistent, or at least most of the time. Go to bed around about the same time, at least most days, because not only will that make you feel 10 times better the next day to get everything done, it'll also give you great skin, beauty sleep, and muscle recovery. You'll also get yourself in a routine to wake up early, which is one of the most important things if you want to be productive, I find. I know some people, myself included, really struggle to fall asleep each night because they have so many thoughts racing through their head. So I find reading and journaling really helps me rather than the last thing being going on my phone because it'll trick my brain into thinking it's less tired. One of the main aspects of being that girl is the fitness. Now, I've recently found a love for going to the gym. Not only do I look better, feel happier, more energized, and so much happier and excited to get the day done. I like to focus on a different area of my body each day, and I'll put it on the screen of the different days I do, but I know everyone works differently, so find something that works for you and stick with it. But if you can't go to the gym, you can do workouts at home because there are so many. And my personal favourite is Heather Robertson. I always do at least one of her ab and cardio workouts each week, as well as going to the gym. You can also work out outside, especially now since the weather is getting hotter, like doing runs or hikes. I like to work out earlier in the morning, and it's just become part of my routine now that I couldn't not think of doing. I have been back for a little bit now. Went to the gym this morning and then we went to a supermarket nearby. Definitely felt it in my arms. I probably would have stayed longer if I could, but I had stuff I needed to be back home for. I'm gonna give a little haul of the stuff that we bought. Some olives, I love olives. Everybody in the family loves olives. Some mushrooms, 2 packets. Oh, and tomatoes. Got so many bananas. Got some more milk.
Or if you find that when you're alone, you may be thinking things about yourself, the first step is to find a way to get that out of your control. Bettering yourself is much.
Oh my god, you're back! Why are you back? I thought you went to the water park!
Ever doing my...
Hi! You know what I'm making, guys?
What?
I'm making a smoothie bowl.
Ooh.
How many do you think I should use? 3 more? I love to make my food look as yum as possible.
Good.
And I really enjoy cooking, and there are so many ways to make your food look pretty if you take a few extra minutes too.
What's this one? What is this? I'm having this. What's this?
It motivates me to eat healthier. This is my smoothie bowl. I've got raspberries, banana, coconut, peanut butter, chia seeds.
I have raspberries, chia seeds, and banana.
What have you got? I'm gonna make a matcha.
Matcha. Can I have your matcha?
Yes, I'm just a worker, guys. I'm excited to cook to see what else I can make. There are so many other recipes you can create from the internet, YouTube, and I love finding recipes from TikTok and ideas on Pinterest too. I've got a little smoothie bowl and my matcha, and I'm gonna eat this now. The next step we are going to move on to is kind of like the beauty side of things. I have a few things that I like to do. So sometimes I'll do a face mask, but all of my face masks are in London. I really like to use obviously my CeraVe cleanser. It's called the Grease Lightning Spot Treatment from Lush. And this I just put on like any of the big spots. For my body, use the body butter of some sort. It's just a coconut body butter. And then we are also going to some Starface pimple patches as well. These I also really like to use on my spots. Self-care means something different to everyone. Personally, I love doing this because it makes me feel good on the outside, which makes me feel happier on the inside. And also, doing this before bed with good music or a podcast makes me ready for bed, as it makes me unwind and chill at the end of a busy day. My fave podcast is of course Anything Goes by Emma Chamberlain. Whenever I feel down, I know doing a skincare routine and a bath will make me feel better, and also just sit with my own thoughts and address why I'm feeling the way I am. I also love putting body butter on. My fave one is the oat lotion one from Victoria's Secret Pink, but I find whatever one I use, it helps my muscles feel less tight, so I'm ready to do another workout and be more active the next day. You also don't have to buy anything to do this. It could literally just be washing your face, putting lotion on, washing your hair, lighting a candle. Even doing my makeup motivates me as I feel so much better. One of my next steps is to keep my environment as tidy as possible. Now, if you've watched some of my videos, my room is always messy. Always good to have a clean, tidy room. But yeah? What? Your room needs to be clean if you want to have a that girl aesthetic, because nobody is taking pictures of themselves or their environment whilst their environment is messy. I'll admit, keeping my room clean is such a hard thing for me to do because I never put anything back where it belongs, and I always ruin the hard work I've done to try and keep it clean. If you also struggle with this, it can be hard to find motivation to improve when it keeps getting worse. but I like to find a day I'm free, like the weekends, to prioritize giving my room a reset after a busy week. Once a month, I recommend giving your room a bit of a deeper clean, like hoovering, sweeping, clean surfaces and windows. This makes the biggest difference and motivates me to keep it clean. Putting on some comfy clothes and listening to your fave YouTuber, music, podcast, or show makes it so much easier to get done. I spent nearly an hour and a half this time and didn't even feel like it because I was interested in the podcast I was listening to. Just go corner by corner and it'll become easier. Having a cleaner environment has so much more of a bigger impact than people realize.
It's been many hours later and I already feel like it looks 10 times better. So much more floor space, all of my surfaces are clean. I am gonna head to bed and I will see you guys tomorrow. The next thing that I want to talk about is keeping your mind and spirit healthy. Some things are like reading and journaling, doing self-reflection, manifesting. Some self-help books that have really helped me or other people. How to Win Friends and Influence People. I haven't read that book, but I know a lot of people have said it's really, really good. Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck and Atomic Habits. Also have this book, which I feel like people don't talk about enough, and that is the Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck journal. If you don't really like reading yet and thought of reading like a full self-help book, which was definitely daunting for me at first, this is like a good beginning point because it mentions everything that the other one talks about but in small sections and then makes you do it. So the first page, for example, it just tells you be grateful, and then you write down loads of things you're grateful for, and it breaks down all of the things into really small sections and then makes you do it. Another really great book is the Everything is Fucked, a book about hope. If you like the first one, I would definitely recommend getting these two other ones because they're great. Reading these type of books can really change your mindset. Sometimes being on your phone can make you stressed out for no reason, so sometimes taking a break, doing something else can really help, and that's why I always love to read. So many people have said that reading helped them, so if you aren't convinced by me, definitely check out some other videos because they will also probably mention this. Another thing I will always do in terms of self-reflection and gratitude is the 5-minute journal. Helps you reflect on your day, what went well, rather than seeing the negative side of things, and be grateful for the things that you have. Always get a new design each time, and this one has raspberries. It's so cute. I also have some journals as well. Just write whatever I want in this notebook. It's more for like goal setting. Other things that I also really like to do are creating mood boards, and I have that as my iPad screensaver and my laptop screensaver. It makes me feel a lot better doing all of these things or reading all of these things, so I highly recommend. My next tip is hanging out with your friends. This can be harder said than done because I feel like as you get older, life gets busy. I think it's really good to flourish those friendships sometimes if you can, make plans with people. Make sure you're checking in with these people every once in a while, because that's also how I feel like your friendship gets stronger and how you see if they're like a true friend. If you can like meet up with them every like once in a while and nothing's changed, or you still have things to talk about. And obviously you can have your Netflix chill outs, like night in night with your friends or by yourself. But I feel like a lot of the people I see on Pinterest who have like the that girl lifestyles take loads of pictures of their friends like doing things and doing activities, hikes and beach trips and picnics. I think if you ever want to take photos like that, hanging out with your friends, try your best to not hang out just at a house. I feel like a lot of the time when you hang out at someone's house, you talk, but you're also kind of on your phones, just on like TikTok or Instagram. You're not going to make any memories like that. If I was you, I'd be like, let's do something fun. Let's go to the beach. Let's go have a picnic in a field. Let's go get food. Let's go get ice cream. The possibilities are endless, and I feel like that is something that you can do in most places, to be honest. Something that requires like a day trip or something outside are always the things that I think are the most fun and always get you the best like that girl pictures, in my opinion. Something that's a bit more exciting than just laying down at home, and you can get a lot of fun pictures doing stuff like that. But that is all I've got for today's video. Honestly, I love trying to be that girl because I do think at some point that being that girl is just about being your most productive self, and that is something that I always want to be able to do. Give some of these a try, take some of these tips. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any other tips that really work for you. I would love to try them out. I always love trying new things to see what else like works for me in terms of trying to be productive. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you've made it all the way till the end, I hope you guys have the rest of an amazing day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.